Stop it.
Stop your bear.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Dying.
let's do a quick recap. How was your weekend? Thumbs up in the middle or down? Let's see. Mostly good, a couple down. All right. For those of you
It was
that
okay.
it was down, was there any particular reason why it was down?
I had to live it.
I love this class.
Anybody else?
I was working all week.
That sucks. Where?
I thought you had to.
Gotcha.
I thought you were done.
I was, but still, we had to redo a whole bathroom.
Oh, you poor.
A whole bathroom.
Yeah, one whole bathroom.
The way you said that was such a thick country accent really threw me through a loop. Whole bathroom.
One whole bathroom.
Anyway,
Hunter,
so
Hunter.
Hey, do you know what a bidet is?
What?
Do you know what a bidet is?
Yes, I do. I've never used one though.
We set one up
Okay.
in this guy's house, and I don't think he likes me because I put it on really high pressure.
Listen, if he wants it clean.
Well, I think it's gonna be more than clean.
It's gonna look like chrome after. Anyway. Well, I had a really good weekend. Honestly, I'm a little bummed out to be here.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
No, so I don't get to have both my kids every weekend. It's usually every other weekend, and unfortunately, two weekends ago, I wasn't able to have both my kids together because Maylin, the one on the bottom, she had to stay home sick from school.
Oh.
So she had to have the Rona test. She had to be self-quarantined, and luckily she did not have the Rona. So I went almost like 3 weeks without seeing her. So this weekend got to see her.
That's upsetting.
Yeah, guys, we good?
No.
I mean, this kid's nice, so.
So got to decorate. I don't normally set up my Christmas tree until after Thanksgiving, but because I had
Yeah, this
Yeah,
kid just gotta do
I
everything.
just now that I had both my kids, we got to set it up. I got a brand new. I don't know if I told you guys this, but sometimes my mother tries to buy my love, and sometimes it works. And
Sometimes.
sometimes it actually does work. And she bought me a black Christmas tree, and it's wicked sweet. But I decorated all with a Adam. Hi. But I decorated it all with like Halloween colored ornaments, and it looks super goth and super Halloweeny, and I love every second of it.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
And then yesterday we had, because I have my daughter
They're
on
keys.
Thanksgiving, but
Yeah, look.
my girlfriend does not have her daughter on Thanksgiving, so we had our own Thanksgiving yesterday. So I spent all day cooking and eating, and
What'd you eat?
a whole Thanksgiving meal.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And I'm gonna do it again on Thursday too.
By yourself?
Yeah.
That's sad.
I don't like help.
Really?
So
Yeah.
So you have to remember that before I got an education, I wanted to be a chef. So
I'm live. Shut up.
the problem is that my girlfriend thinks that she knows how to cook.
Oh, Jesus. That's how my mom
Excuse
is.
me. You know what? Let me rewind. My girlfriend knows that she can't cook, but tries to help me anyway. And she'll sit there and say things that make me
Sorry,
question
that was an
how she
accident.
made
I'm
it
sorry.
27.
Like what?
Which
What's
is
she making,
very
ramen every
concerning. So I had said to her, so like with
Wow.
the turkey, a lot of people rub it in butter, and the way it helps with the fat and not dry out. Well, I do like a whole butter like recipe, like I put a bunch of stuff in the butter, but obviously you need it to be room temperature before you can mix it, right? Told my girlfriend, hey, can you get the butter out of the fridge? She goes, why?
Agreed.
Well, because I don't want it sitting in there. Duh.
So your girlfriend's not a very good cook. That's what you're trying to say.
She no.
No.
She is a sweetheart. I love her to death, but there's a reason why I do all the cooking and she does all the cleaning. Because
Okay.
I love her, but I do not love her cooking. Which is fine because, in theory, my ex-wife was the pickiest eater of all time. And not in a good way. Like, did not like anything good. My girlfriend does not care what I make as long as it just tastes good.
Oh.
So
one of those
Oh.
people.
Yeah. So which is way
I am
better
not
for
that
me because
same
I'll
way.
cook anything.
See, I'm picky.
You're picky.
I'm
Yeah.
semi-picky.
What?
See,
Yeah.
I'm super.
Oh, I'm super picky.
See, I will try anything once because
That's what he's technically saying.
food is
Yes.
just
Food.
yeah, but
It's-
like it really. I mean,
It
there's
depends,
a reason why
though.
most family gatherings
It
and holidays
depends.
have big meals and stuff. Food brings people together.
Look, most food is gross.
When
Okay.
I
Agreed.
was 17.
You have to agree with me.
17.
Most food is
My girlfriend
gross.
At the time.
See, exactly. No.
When I was 17, 18, my girlfriend at the time, we were dating in high school. She had an exchange student from Japan,
Jesus Christ.
and her parents used to send her like a bunch of Japanese food all the time. And yo, it was so good.
Keys.
Actually, one thing that I
Mark.
really enjoyed. You guys are gonna think it's gross, but it's so good. So has anyone ever heard of calamari before?
Yes.
Okay. So for those of you who don't know, calamari is
Mr. L.
tentacles
Miss-
that are deep fried and so they're better than deep fried. They're really good, and actually they're really good with hot sauce.
Oh my god.
Now,
He just made
I'm
me
not
think of this
saying that-
anime show.
not saying that seafood is for everybody, but I personally
Oh my
enjoy it.
god.
So she asked me if I like calamari, and I said yes. She said, "Oh, then you'll love it." And pulls out this package of. It looked like overdone potato chips at first. And I'm like, "What are those?" And she goes,
What are those?
They're dehydrated
Squid.
baby squid.
Oh my god.
Had those.
What?
For real.
They're so good.
What?
They're about that big.
Oh, it's
And
gross.
super salt. So she had the super salty ones, then she had the sesame seed ones, and then she had a wasabi one, which
He's
was
not.
bomb.
Mr. L.
What-
What's your first name?
Ethan?
Ethan. Yeah.
Ethan with
No,
X.
he doesn't sound like a Chad.
What?
My mom
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing. Just nothing.
You don't sound like a Chad.
Yeah. No, you don't sound like a Chad at all.
No, I don't. No.
No.
So yeah, so this food's really good. That was the whole point of the story. Now let's talk about music. So anyway,
What? No, I want to keep talking about what we were talking about.
So, well, you can say how.
I'm sorry.
Tied into the.
They're keys. I'm gonna fiddle with them.
oh okay. So I'll say this.
My anxiety is
Yesterday
like
during
all the way up there.
yesterday during our Thanksgiving dinner, normally I watch football. With of course yesterday being Sunday, I was watching football.
And we lost.
And we did lose, but
Sad.
it was
Mr. L.
about the third quarter
I
by
need
the
to go fill up
time.
my water bottle.
It was about the third quarter by the time.
Don't give me like
done.
that. I need to.
So we were already looking pretty crappy.
It's
So I was
so
like, you know what, we're just gonna listen to music. Well, of course, my kids wanted to listen to Christmas music, and I'll tell you what. After about 37 seconds of that, I was
You know what?
about ready to
I'll
jump out the window.
I'll wait.
So I
don't
don't
wanna
know
get
about
up.
you guys. I am so excited for today's
Give-
class
give-
because I'm just
give-
like this.
give, please.
And
Please.
then of course they wanted to listen to their little kid music, which again,
Have the,
yeah,
I have
yeah,
the key.
Yeah, it's
Damn, I
terrible.
already have the keys.
Um,
Can I have your phone
And you have to remember,
I wanna pick the background.
Like,
again, please?
it's terrible.
You
It's terrible. So with that being said, let's see.
Get your little cursor up there.
Yeah.
No, don't. Why would you throw that?
Mr. O, did you know
It's too short.
No.
I can't grab
that instead of
I couldn't grab it.
smartboard by the keyboard, you can make it so
God
that your
damn it.
screen isn't so small.
Cookie?
What?
Yeah. You can make it so your screen isn't so small and your cursor isn't the size of a mouse you got killed.
God, my lord.
Like the middle of the invented mall.
Well, it depends on how you kill it.
Mark,
What?
Where are the
Would you like
wallpapers?
to know how?
Found them.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay, so
Literally says
first of
wallpaper.
all, you need to get out of
I see that.
Cord. You need to unplug
Where did all the wallpapers go?
Okay.
Second of all,
Cords
you
are
That just
unplugged.
got
need
me
to go back
sad.
to the home screen on the smart
He
watch.
did. He really did throw his phone.
You're making it more
What?
complicated.
I'm
All right,
getting
then you need
a
to
new.
go to
I'm
the
getting a new
share
app.
screen.
What?
I'm getting a new app. Why is the brightness fucking bright? Jeez, I'm crow.
Just hit the arrow on the bottom.
Just keep looking at it.
Yeah, just keep clicking.
I will get you a
Okay,
good wallpaper.
Now, go to your smart.
No, that's
this
not
thing.
fair.
In the options menu in the bottom right hand corner.
Yep.
My hair's in my face.
There's a screen share thing.
I couldn't.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Where?
it goes to 120.
You know what? Oh, I found him. Shut up.
You've got a whip of it.
I finally found him. I love
It's a
black.
little
Do you like
laggy,
black?
But it's better, in my opinion, than the tiny mouse.
So what we'll do is,
What song are we listening to?
I'm gonna throw out just a random song for right now, and then
Okay.
I'll see what it looks like.
That's a Nickelback.
Shut up.
Wait.
Yeah, what's up?
You know
Guys,
what's
now
that?
your own stuff.
Alright, you won't.
I swear to God, I'm gonna cut off all my hair.
All right.
Let's see if the, like,
I'm gonna cut my hair off. Wait, Michael, are you the one that has gum? Can I have
It's
one?
laggy, but that's.
I'm not. I couldn't touch that. Thank you. Haha, I got gum now.
That's the right application for you. All right, cool. So where did we leave off on last week? We got towards the end of the 2000s, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we've talked about the 80s. We watched some 80s stuff. We talked about the 90s. Watched the 90s stuff. We watched the 2000s stuff. We're gonna finish up today with the 2000s. We're gonna watch one quick video. And really, it's only because it is my favorite video of all time. Just because the message behind it is really powerful. I'm not saying I don't like videos like this where it's just the guys playing and it's, you know, the fire and it's awesome. But I also sometimes like videos that have like a meaning behind it. Yes, sir.
Is the video you're gonna show us the one that has the timer thing?
Yes.
Okay, I remember this from last year.
Some of you have probably seen it, but I just really enjoy it. And then that'll kind of be our last thing because the 2010s get kind of like.
I found Naruto.
All right.
Look at Naruto.
What? Huh?
Why?
No.
Why? What?
Don't worry
Why?
about it.
No.
Why not?
What they said.
Just don't
I
worry
will
about
put
okay?
it as your background.
No.
I will put Naruto as your background.
Go ahead, I'll change it.
That's mean.
All right. So anyway.
I don't want that to be too loud.
Um,
Turn that down.
Yeah, you have to turn down the smartphone volume.
That's pretty. Look it. Look.
So,
JK. I like this one better.
there's something I was gonna say, and I just completely blanked out.
You probably were going to say the background of this song.
So again, we had watched and listened to a Nickelback song last Monday. How You Remind Me. This one is off their, I believe it's their most successful album that they've ever released. It's called All the Right Reasons. This album had so many hits on it that you could not listen to a radio station in the 2000s without hearing a song from this. All right? Like every song had, if it didn't have a music video behind it, it still gained traction. All right? Like they had a song called Animals. It's a very inappropriate song.
Really?
But
Wait,
very
I know
inappropriate. But
Like on a scale of 1 to 10.
like 10.
Wait,
But-
This?
But what was cool about it was it's gained so much popularity without even having a video, right? It was never technically a single. You know how every artist puts out an album, but usually before the album they have a single that comes out, right?
Yeah.
Then they might release a second single. Then boom, there's your album. Songs Like Animals was not a single, did not have a video. It's still one of their most popular songs, and a lot of the times it's what they open up their concerts with. But there were so many videos from this album, this including one of them. This one's one of the slower ones, but again, it's still got that rock feel. It's got some acoustic guitar in it, which we really haven't heard much in these songs so far. And then you're gonna hear the electric guitars come in, bass, drum. all
My
that
shoe
stuff.
back. Thank you.
But again, the song is more for, again, it's up for interpretation. If you listen to the lyrics and you hear what he's saying, it may not exactly be what you were thinking that the video was gonna be about. But that's the point of a good song, right? If an artist puts out a song and I say, all right, this is what I think the song means, and then Christian tells me, well, this is what I think the song means, right? And then Mark sits there and says, well, I think it's a third thing. None of us are necessarily wrong, right? That's what a good song is, and that's why I like so many different genres of music, is because it doesn't matter. If a song is good, to me, there's good music and there's bad music. That's all it is. If you good?
Ben, are you okay?
I'm good.
Maybe you should sit where there isn't files.
No, it's fine. You can keep doing it.
Ooh, Goku. I found Goku now.
So this video, you're gonna want to pay attention to it if you haven't seen it. If you have, it's still a cool video to watch.
Goku.
I believe this came out in 05,
Why are you
06,
saying
somewhere around
no?
there. So I was in middle school when this came out, so I was about your guys' age.
More anime.
And
That's
it
a
was
horse.
actually on MTV a lot for
Goku.
a few months.
Yeah, see?
So
Goku.
every day before I went to school, this video and the song were usually playing.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Watch the video.
What about a Spartan? Kidding. Never mind. Another Goku, but he's really ugly.
Mr. L, remove the app, please.
That one.
Who? Damn, that's quiet. Oh. There's so many anime backgrounds on here. I know. Goku.
Is that loud now? Yeah.
Sure. Goku. Oh god, what's his name? He's from Naruto, I can't remember. Are we grabbing air?
Yeah.
I can do that. I can grab air. Do it all the time. I know who this is.
So what's happened so far?
He's a guy from Naruto, and
So after the guy saved
it's
them,
whatever his name
he,
is.
he
Can't
goes
remember.
to see how close people are to their dogs.
Okay.
What is his name? I don't know how to pronounce his name.
With a timer, annoying timer that's over people's
Mark.
heads.
Mark, guess what?
What?
You're gay.
No.
I tried. I know you're not. Snook. Snake. Look at the snake. Why are you saying no to everything? Oh, I already got some. Mark.
Oh, this is a really sad scene.
I'll change it. I'm sorry. That was mean. Oh,
Here's the
more anime. Joker.
Oh my god. Shaggy.
Christian. I think Mason is here today, by the way.
Yeah, I saw him.
I think it'd be interesting, but also a little terrifying too.
Jesus. Oh my God.
It's a little laggy, but better than.
It's a- Sure. Okay. Oh shit! I don't want to get copyrighted. Did he just die?
No, she almost died. Almost died.
I just chuckled at that. Oh my God.
So he watched her number go
Oh my God.
this long, to about that big, and he realized she was gonna die. He didn't save her life. Oh, that's not. All right.
Jesus.
So
Shuriken. No. Why? Wow.
so
Turn that off. It's bright.
Brianna, come.
so this is where
Never turn up the brightness on your phone because I can't see anything.
So about
What,
middle
gum?
2000s is
That was him.
where rock hits its peak
Yeah.
at the radio. So you've got bands like Nickelback, 3 Days Grace, Fear of Dead Man, Please Don't Throw Things. That is not a band name, but I may want to start a band called Please Don't Throw Things.
You should start one.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Totally.
Anyway,
Just do it.
so you have these bands. I mean, I'll break.
Can I have
them
it?
in, it's not
I
long.
want one.
But then,
I
guys,
want one.
stay focused, please.
What?
But at that point, you have artists now showing up on the radio that are making adults angry. Because
Oh,
the point
yes.
of music is what?
Piss your parents off.
It's true though.
It is.
It is true.
That is what classifies as popular music. It is fact. That the moment music starts making adults angry,
It's the second
it's gonna get popular.
It's the majority of it.
Now, this doesn't mean that rock is dead, but it's not the music that's making adults angry because the old people like it.
How old are you?
You're not even
28.
You're not.
You're not even old.
I'm not old yet. I got about a year and a half. So when you think about it from when you were a kid, like little kid, to now. Think about listening
Jesus,
to
that
like
messes with my fucking
97.1,
eyes.
okay, like pop stations. Raise your hand with an artist that plays on the radio, like very popular today. We're not
I
talking
got
rock.
3.
Give me one.
I want to say 3.
I'll do 2.
I only know
Okay,
one.
Maroon 5 and Justin Bieber.
Jesus. I was gonna say, no, Miranda sings. Oh my Lord. Oh God. Jesus, what is it? Ariana Grande. There we go. She's annoying.
You can't forget Shawn
No, we're
Mendes.
Okay, hold on. Okay, guys.
This fucking messes with
It's
my
getting
eyes.
crazy in here.
Mark. Okay, messes with your eyes.
Guys,
No.
if I'm speaking, I
Oh,
should
okay
hear your
then.
voice. I want raised hands.
Wow.
please.
Hey, Ken.
Who?
Hey, let's go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what a
I was like, who?
There's more.
Okay.
Naruto.
I think it was like Ed Sheeran used to play on the
Found
radio a
Naruto
lot.
again.
Sharon, sure.
Then again, I don't remember.
Goku? Oh, there's more.
I think it's Sharon, if not,
There's
it's not.
more.
One Direction.
1D. All right.
Oh, Panic at the Disco. Oh, wait, JK, never mind. Ha, never mind.
Oh,
Never mind.
Another one for you.
Forget what I said.
All right, who else?
That's basically it.
People? Duh.
Pop, rap, all that.
Oh,
I was gonna say Eminem.
I have a
Think
good
about
one.
that.
I was gonna say Eminem.
So
That's
it's-
on the radio once.
He is good, but
so let's-
he doesn't
let's
play
give
on the
this a little
radio.
too new.
No, he
A
doesn't.
little bit further back.
What about the
It's a little
Wolves?
too new.
Oh,
Snoop Dogg. I'm sorry.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoopy.
Who?
Snoop Dogg.
That's back 80s and 90s. Too bad.
Oh, he still plays.
Kids Bop.
No, no.
Oh my God,
That
no.
just makes everyone angry. So we have.
Goku. He doesn't even look like freaking.
Uh,
Looks like a cat. He looks like a cat.
Yeah, I don't know how to
Oh,
spell Nicki
man.
Minaj with Nicki M.
Cardi B.
So we got Cardi B.
What about Nicki Minaj?
I just said Nicki Minaj. I don't know how to
Oh my
spell
God.
Minaj 'cause it's stupid.
M-I-N-A-J.
I don't care.
I don't care.
My
Wow.
level of care is right there. Anyway, so
You do realize we're on,
Jesus
we're
Christ.
top of the hill.
And Chicago is another big one. All right, so this is pretty good list. So here's what happened. It's still two.
Just
So-
roll.
So first of all, Maroon 5, they started off as a pop rock band. Yeah.
Another name is Drake.
Actually, yeah, I can put a Drake on there.
It's really only a few
Tyler,
people.
the
So-
creator.
It's really only a few people, and they just
So-
say over and over and over.
Do you want this
So-
back?
Kanye West.
So listen.
Not really.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
So, you can kind of see the theme we have going here, right? So these are the guys that get plastered on everything, okay? They think, oh, well, if rock's dying, like companies and stuff, right, music executives, and then, okay, well, rock is dying,
Homescapes.
so we're gonna push
No,
all
no.
this onto everything.
What
You
is
guys-
these?
saying wrecking ball.
I'm good at the game.
Oh, Miley Cyrus. Actually, I'm gonna put her up there. Keep this thing on.
It's literally only like 10 people, and they play, and the songs play over and over and over.
Exactly. So, but that's the thing. With a lot of these guys' music, it's about repetition in the worst way.
You can literally listen to radio for 30 minutes. You can hear the same song like 4 times.
Yeah.
Well, not now.
It's-
Yeah.
What's crazy is there's a lot of these guys' songs who use things called the 4-chord progression.
What? Oh,
And it's
okay.
the same 4 chord. There's comedians that did it back a while ago now, but you can find them online. So the same 4 basic notes are played in most of these artist songs, okay? Most of them don't even write their own music.
Nope.
All right. Now bands like Maroon 5 did for a while. Ed Sheeran writes most of his own stuff. But everybody else,
One Direction.
for the most part, has stuff written for them. So now you have these people, so Ed Sheeran used to write songs for Taylor Swift.
I
Then
forgot
he's
she
like,
was.
well, I want to do it. I want to.
forgot she was a singer.
So he gets famous because of her.
Yeah, she sucks.
What's that?
They all
Huh?
do.
Yeah, they all do.
So, but what happens
To be
is,
honest, the truth.
right?
One Direction.
So here's what happens. Maroon 5, they're popular. Their first couple albums, actually, not too bad. Not my favorite, but not too bad. Taylor Swift, she started out in what genre? Country. She was a country artist.
Country.
Really?
Her first 3 albums are very country. And honestly, you guys are gonna think I'm weird, but truthfully, her first album, musical genius. It really is. Everything on there is written perfectly. But country's becoming even more popular, right?
Ish.
Ish. It's not super that twangy. My wife left me, and now I'm gonna drink a
It's
full
more
pack
so
of beer while riding my tractor.
Yeah,
More
yeah.
so like Jason Aldean and a few others.
It's more. They've got some poppy, rocky type of stuff, right? So she goes, well, I've already made a name myself in the country world. Let's go over to the pop world.
And then make yourself look like an idiot.
So she makes now pop music
Look bad.
10 times more popular than she was.
Still sucks though.
But again, a lot of adults are like, and this is the thing, oh, we liked her, she was cute and innocent, now she's not. Oh, she makes me mad. All popular, right? Drake started on a show called Degrassi
What?
on Nickelodeon.
I have no
Okay.
idea.
You know?
He started he was a little Canadian boy. Started on this show, and then all of a sudden he starts making rap music. Uh-oh. Don't like him anymore. Oh, popular.
And then there's Nicki Minaj. She was never like.
Maroon 5, people like Maroon 5 because it wasn't heavy rock, it wasn't super pop punk,
It was kind of like.
it's kind of in the middle.
It was like.
Yeah. So then they go, well, you know what we can do? We can start adding more poppy elements to our song. Well, guys, why are you doing that? Now you're a pop band. Oh, piss everybody out. Popular. Okay. One
Won't
Direction.
work.
One Direction.
This guy won't work.
No one
playing? No
since
one.
I don't
the
know.
90s have liked boy bands.
Besides Brianna.
Oh,
So
it
they
worked.
they come together, right? Because of Britain's Got Talent.
I don't know what
They
this
come
is.
together because Simon Cowell's like, hey, I know
Why
it's
are you
this everybody
not
else.
staring like it?
Boy band. And
You're
the thing is,
scaring me.
all 5 of those guys, extremely talented singers. Extremely talented. put them together, piss everybody off. Popular.
Wait, what? Wait, we're forgetting one person.
Go ahead.
6ix9ine.
We don't talk about that piece of crap.
Jesus.
Anyway,
What?
Nicki Minaj.
I get to
She's
kill people.
basically just a
My
stripper.
phone's
She's
upside
white
down.
trash.
Oh wait, hold on.
I know.
We will get to that.
It's how I
Basically,
want it to be.
basically, a stripper
Oh, there
that
we
was
go.
not a stripper. Actually, she used to work at Red Lobster.
I got it. Hi, Neva.
That's no joke. She was working at Red Lobster. Anyway, so all she had to do was
Get half naked.
Ronnie,
look
where the
halfway
fuck did you
decent,
get
get
a
half naked, oh, piss everybody off. Boom, popular.
I didn't.
All right.
Can't forget the implants.
And why is there a video?
Cardi
Because it's
B.
live. Oh
Cardi
my god,
B.
you're live.
Nice butt.
No, no, I'm not.
Cardi B. Success story from the bottom to the top, right? Started off
How
as a
did you get
stripper,
that many?
making music. First album,
One
honestly,
person on.
really good.
I had like 4
After
people
that,
before.
She sold out.
Which one is
Now she's making songs that literally are trying to
Chill.
make people angry.
Oh my god.
Boom, popular. Miley Cyrus. You guys remember the show she used to be on?
Yeah.
Now,
Jesus.
Hannah
Oh my
Montana.
god.
Go Hannah.
Okay.
Go
So
Hannah.
she, please don't look at. She started off sweet, innocent Disney Channel star. All of a
I killed
sudden,
him.
overnight, gets completely naked, doing drugs, makes a music video. I think it's called "We Can't Stop." Boom.
Oh, I.
Popular.
naked drugs.
Lady Gaga.
Woo!
Lady Gaga's kind of like,
Lady Gaga's ugly.
she's kind of the exception to this. She's kind of like in her own little world.
Oh,
but
Jesus
still
Christ.
roped in here.
I
Okay.
keep killing these
Lady
kids.
Gaga, when she first started,
Oh, you're playing that.
you guys probably don't remember this. I do. When she first came out on the scene, she was super eccentric, wearing like a dress
You're dead.
completely made of meat.
Die.
She had a dress or something made out of complete like Kermit the Frog heads. Her stuff. She was like
Oh my God, I
Madonna,
just-
but like on crack. Now you guys know
On
anything about
crack.
Madonna? Madonna was a very like sexualized, flirty musician. So Lady Gaga was like, okay, what if I take Madonna? And I take a crackhead from Manchester, put them together, boom, Lady Gaga. Now, she's kind of smartened up. And she's very talented, but you don't get discovered by being completely normal,
That's not fair.
right? Well, now that she's made millions of dollars, she went pretty normal. She's still kind of in here, but more like
you're
in the
dead.
bottom.
Am I the one that
So, and then Bieber, for the love of God,
Oh my
says she's got a lot.
Thanks.
Here's the thing
I don't
about
know what I
Bieber.
need it for, but
Now, this is
thanks.
why Bieber makes me mad, all right?
No,
This
die.
guy, and I say kid,
Die.
'cause he, unfortunately, he's
missed.
only like a year younger than
Crap.
I am. Bieber, truthfully, this is coming from me, is a very talented kid. But instead of making music that, you know, is good, he makes a song called Baby that literally made me want to take 2 drills and go, I'm done. And just, yeah.
Whoa, that's American Sniper Machine.
He has all the talent in the world. He deserved to be discovered. He deserves to be famous. But he does not deserve to be famous for the way that he got famous.
Baby
Sorry,
is my
I get a little
favorite
angry.
song.
Now, I will say, the side note, there's one Bieber song I like, Love Yourself. That is truly a genius song. If you don't like it, there's something wrong with you. Like, for real, it's so good.
Yeah, I've never.
It's
I've
only
never
people
heard
that
it.
Cover that song.
I don't
Like
think.
rock artists, pop artists, country artists, they cover this. It's literally a great song. But other than that, I want to kick him down a flight of stairs. And here, by the way,
Okay, I don't
the
think
mustache throws me through a loop.
Because he looks like he's 12.
Kind of,
Until
but like, I get it. I don't have good facial
He
hair,
just
okay?
grew it.
I have facial hair to hide the double chin that I have. all
Oh, he
right?
got that chin beard.
That's all I got. Given I can grow more than my dad, which I pick on him all the time for, but I'm aware of that, okay? He does not look good with mustache. Sorry, anyway, got thrown off. So the point was, all of this right here, every single one of these guys are now, well, he's again kind of the exception. He's kind of looped in with Lady Gaga, but he's more up here than Lady Gaga is. And the reason for that is because he came out starting to write really good music, but then he got, you can kind of tell his writing changed, right? Having more people write stuff for him. It became more poppy, kind of sounding like everybody else. So
He is
unfortunately, Ed Sheeran, boom, gets thrown in. But his first album, again, well, like a lot of these people,
What are you doing?
first album,
I'm
amazing.
playing
After that,
A
wow.
game.
See, if any of them like worked with Cole
My
Bennett,
God,
they'd be
chill. Thug.
Alright, I'll give you that.
Blow up.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I just killed 2 people.
That someone
I blew up a can and people died.
Justin Bieber's hair.
Dang it.
Over $40,000.
Kill.
That does not surprise me.
You're supposed to
Super
die.
crazy.
Now can we talk about the one hit wonders?
Die.
So,
Thank you.
one hit wonders don't count. Anyway, so,
Jeff food. Can I
the
have?
reason why we're talking.
Why?
Okay.
For lunch for me.
Maybe.
What?
Thank you. So, the reason why I'm going to talk about this is because everyone thinks at this point, well,
Want
rock is
it?
dead.
I want
Okay.
the.
It's the mid to late
I want
2000s.
this.
It's over. It's not
Let
over.
me get it.
It changed. It changed.
Mark, it won't let me get it.
Again, I can put a bunch of rappers in here too. It's the
They
same
won't let me
recipe.
get it.
But here's the thing. Rap,
I did. I killed 2
rap
people.
and pop taking over. So rock has to do something to change. And it has to go through a
Oh Jesus! I'm not
drastic
gonna put
change.
this gun.
And it changed.
That's a bazooka. Never mind. That's
I
not
like
a gun. I don't
those.
think.
Emo.
Cool. I get to blow people up.
Emo was the next, not goth, but it was the goth.
I didn't
was-
expect
it was
the
the
class
little
to go
wussy
silent when I said that.
I'll just be honest, all right? So emo comes in.
You can die.
So they have, so that,
It
this is what they do. They have guitars that through the majority of the song just kind of play one note. And it's called chugging, not your drink.
Jesus.
I mean,
No, this
it's
is about
one note, just da-dun, da-dun-dun-dun-dun, da-dun, da-dun-dun. Same thing, over and over again. They've got the
Paying
fringy
attention.
hair, it's all dyed, it's
What?
sticking up. They've got clothes that are way too tight. Kind of sounds like what other genre or decade of music?
80.
The 80s.
Do I kill the people?
Except not nearly as fun.
Guess
Like,
you're not.
Most of them I wanted to punch in the face. What's the point? Anyway.
A person.
But then
God.
you have.
The hell is that?
Who's calling you, Hunter?
What?
Yellow.
Yellow? He's okay with it though.
No.
Sit.
Shut up. Yellow.
Are they asking about your car's extended
Oh
warranty?
my God. Oh my God. I loved that.
So,
That was amazing.
So they didn't answer.
Hunter. All I saw. Hello.
so
Oh
then you have
man.
bands coming out with music called deathcore.
Oh
Okay, everything starts having this at the end of their genre. So you have
Die.
deathcore,
You're
metalcore,
supposed to die.
I could go on.
my.
Hentai? Really? Really? Hentai?
Anyway, so all of these
My heart.
bands are starting to produce
Your heart.
music that is fast,
Oh my God.
it's loud, it's aggressive.
Oh
So
God.
they think, oh,
My heart is beating
yeah,
so
and
fast.
angry.
Why isn't Sam in that?
That is just die.
Here, I'm gonna put it
Because
I
he's
don't
loud and
know that
obnoxious.
word, but
But he's loud and obnoxious.
he, so hold on. Trust me, if I get it on
He's
the
not
mic,
dying.
If I'm talking about 6ix9ine, I'm gonna get fired. All right. So anyway,
It'll be our secret.
it'll be all right.
Yeah, sure. Oh
Um,
shit.
I don't know.
So so guys, listen up because we're running out of time. So death metal, deathcore, all this crap that's coming out, and it pissed parents off for about 3 seconds.
It
It
pisses
did
parents
not
off
gain
all the
any-
time.
It did not gain any traction. And the reason for that
He
was
died.
because it was kind of obnoxious. So deathcore and all these types of bands, I'm gonna
Killed
get
them.
into.
I
So
killed them.
here's where deathcore starts. It starts coming up, gaining popularity, and then it goes right from there.
Just
All right.
you talking about 6 times.
It was not good. Now there was bands that like
Damn.
one of them we're gonna talk
Oh,
about, a band called Asking Alexandria, that started as deathcore, and now they've turned into like kind of a pop rock band.
Cool.
Not as bad as like Maroon 5 or anything, but like it's getting there. But anyway,
You're 5.
so now
You're dead.
rock is at the point where it's not
Oh,
dead, it's still very popular. If anything, it's just as popular as it was in the 80s and 90s. The problem is, that's not what makes everybody angry, right? These guys are what makes everybody angry.
It's the people who use nonsense.
Why am I jamming 6 9?
Exactly.
So the point
You're
is,
dead.
most rock artists that you listen to, or technically don't listen to,
And you're dead.
you just haven't heard because they're not going to get the airtime that
Okay,
You
let's
know,
not do that.
Lady
Lady
Gaga.
Gaga's going to get.
Lady.
So,
Michael, off you two.
but
Huh?
the thing is, if you
Oh,
look
but-
at bands from the 2010s,
Okay.
you're going to get a list of artists that started
Okay with
anywhere
that.
from the 70s to the 2000s,
Shoot
Who are
off
still going strong. but you're not going to read about any bands that started in the 2010s. Yes, Adam?
Hunter. A friend said hello.
EDM's still pretty popular.
A person said hi.
Electrical.
He said hi back.
It's like more
Michael.
intense techno.
No, I want another piece of gum.
So anyway, but that's where
And I'm getting up this time.
I
so
can
don't
come
worry.
into play and say, well, I grew up, again, late 2000s, early 2010s, where I was a teenager and trying to find the thing that would make my parents angry, you know, rebel, anarchy.
Oh, mine's swearing.
It-
So I mean,
It never worked, because my dad was like, shut up. But there was one band in particular that came out that pissed every rocker off. All right? It pissed
Dante,
pop-
turn it down.
it pissed off the pop rap people, it pissed off the rockers, it pissed everybody off. And guess what? That's why I liked it. Because I'm like, all right, these are my guys.
Yes.
Now, the reason
I can't.
that it pissed everybody off,
Dante, if we can hear it, it's too loud, so turn it off.
You listen to
Hunter. he's being really weird. Come look at this.
I'm listening to
so
I'd rhyme it. Gummo.
Come here.
So, this band
I've
is a
officially
band that
died.
we're gonna actually touch on quite a
I've
few
officially
times
died.
today and probably we're still in school next Monday. Some don't get COVID. So,
Dude, you okay?
So it's a band called Black Veil Bride.
Neither am I. I'm about
The
to cry.
reason why they made everyone mad, guys. So anyway, so this is a band called Black Veil Brides, and they consistently have made everybody
His
angry.
gum tastes like latex
Because-
gloves.
Guys, I feel like every time I'm speaking, I'm having to talk over 3 other people. I remember I told you guys on the very first day that I give reports to Mr. Smith every time after we meet. So I've told him how great I love the 8th grade group. Like, you guys are hands down my favorite group I've ever taught.
Let's go.
But don't ruin it, because I don't want to have to go and tell them, hey, they kind of suck today. You know, and besides, it's before vacation. I get it. We're all riled up. I'm ready to go home.
I can't even talk to him anymore.
I'd much rather be at home, be with my kids. But, you know, we're still here. We just got to play the game, right? We
Which
got to
game?
chill out for the next 15 minutes. Okay. So we're almost done. So anyway, a band called Black Veil Brides comes out. The reason they piss everybody off is because they have, at first, they had the emo, screamo elements,
Screamo, that's right.
but they also had rock elements. So combining that, they're not one genre, they're like a genre all on their own. But then they start getting a little bit older, and when I say older, I mean the lead singer is just a year older than I am. They start evolving, so they start having more theatrics in their music and in their appearance. So they're not just dudes in t-shirts and jeans. They now have black leather pants with vests, with studs. They've got makeup on, big hair, very 80s reminiscent, right? And there was a group of people, you either loved them or you hated them. Never met anyone who said, yeah, they were all right. Never have. And it's because their look distracted too many people from the level of their playing. So they come on the scene at the same time that metalcore is hitting, deathcore is hitting, the emo screamo stuff is happening. No, they can't really be placed anywhere. But they're playing hard rock anthems with the gang vocals, and they look very
God damn
80s,
it, I'm
right?
tired again.
And their fan base, unfortunately, other than me, was a lot of
Hippies.
like, yeah,
Wouldn't you say then it's like evolution but backwards?
kinda, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, and I'm gonna show you guys another video of theirs that they just put out last week. And you'll see the huge change. And it's just because it's an evolution of the band, what they're doing. They're still putting out good rock and roll music, but now they need to stick out, right? They have to figure out a way to get themselves out there without being like, oh, our bass player killed 5 people. No, he didn't kill 5 people, I'm just saying. Yeah, it was only 4. But they have a lot of similarities to bands like Kiss, Motley Crue, Poison, right? So this is a song called Fallen Angels, and a lot of their stuff is very religious based. They're not religious people, but a lot of their context of their music is about using stories of religion into what you can really feel today. The guitar players are absolutely insane. The bass player you're going to see in the video, he's no longer in the band. He's a piece of crap. He's just as bad person. And the lead singer is going to look completely, I mean, they're all going to look different, but the lead singer looks completely different from this video, which came out in 2011, to a video that just came out last week. I'll give you a hint. He's got really long black hair in this video that's all teased up and big and he's wearing makeup. And in the other video, he has short blonde hair. Yeah, really throws you through a loop. What?
Oh, Jesus, that's freaking lag.
Blonde hair? Yeah, some of them. But it was kind of the thing to just wear black because it caught everyone's attention.
You know, imagine just playing.
Yeah, we're gonna.
That's like Epic Gamer.
What is he, a mime? It's like a mime.
The singer is 19. He's a year older than I am. With God. So there were other fallen angels that end up in like the middle ground, right? They're forced to be human. So the point of this video is, so they're not angels. They're just the point of it is they're outcasts. They don't really belong anywhere.
Whoa! He has wings!
nowhere. They're all coming out of nowhere. Oh my god.
Coming out of the sky.
They came out from the sky, yeah. Can I? No. Why? It's about to die. Fun. Why do you want to Snapchat?
The guitarist. Let me see. Not that one.
It's almost time to leave.
What's that?
We literally only have like an hour left.
So weird. Probably just
And
love it.
after lunch, it will be like
20 minutes.
Yeah, like
20 minutes after lunch. And when does lunch start? Lunch starts at 12:50.
Oh yeah.
8
Not
minutes
as
till
extreme,
lunch.
but yeah, it's a little bit.
Oh wait, we get to go eat in the lunchroom.
So it's funny, it's funny you just said that. So you said that you wouldn't be able to tease your hair like that every day. So it's funny, they just put out an interview back in the summertime where they were talking about how they used to do, they did this for years, right? Where they had this really big hair, so it was a lot of dry shampoo with then hairspray, and you're trying to flat iron it with hairspray in it, which for guys, most of you probably don't know, that's really bad for your hair, like really, really bad for your hair. And they would talk about how it would just break apart. Their hair would just break apart. So then they were putting extensions in, putting things like feathers in it, like just anything to try to hide their hair literally being broken off. And then the lead singer, the guy in the middle, he had obviously very like, he was always described as like having like a lion's mane, right? It's very big, very fluffy. A couple music videos down the road, his hair starts to like become very greasy and dready, and then he ends up just cutting it all off. So we're gonna see that in a minute. But so you guys can see, right? Very visually different from the 90s and the 2000s, right? We were watching Foo Fighters and Nickelback and Nirvana and what was the other one? Lifehouse, right? They're all just dudes wearing t-shirts and jeans, playing rock and roll music. All right, cool. That gets really boring after a while. So they're like, you know what? We're going to change it up completely. And they got so much love for it, and then they got so much hate for it. They're like, we're not living in the 80s. We're not living in the 80s. It's so stupid. To this day, they still have theatrical elements, but they don't have, it's not as extreme. Now,
It was really hot.
they're getting ready to come out with this up. So that's the singer now. So I'm not
Mikey,
gay, but he's
Mikey,
very attractive. Like, he's a very
What are you doing?
So they're getting ready to come out with a concept album.
you need
which
to
is an
find that-
album that is a story from song to song. It's one whole continuous story. Every song is written.
You need to
for
find that picture of
that
that
particular
guy
story.
on that freaking chair.
Okay, so these guys, we heard a few seconds of it when you guys first came in here, but so these guys come out with a new song, and again, it's kind of the same thing. Piss everybody off, or everyone loves them. It's not really an in the middle thing, but you're gonna see that obviously like the playing has gotten a lot better. There's still a lot of fire. You can still tell they're all wearing outfits. The point of this, by the way, is it's like has anyone ever seen the 90s Batman movies?
Yeah.
Everything's visually intense, like the Batman and Robin movie with Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy, Two-Face. All right, if you guys seen that, it's a Tim Burton movie. It's super intense, right? Like super intense. So in this video, they're talking about. They're not talking about in the video. You're gonna see a guy that has like feathers and a hat, and a mask, and he's a superhero, like a vigilante type of guy, like the Crow. I don't know if any of you have ever seen the Crow. It's really good. Deadpool is technically a vigilante. He's not a good guy, but he's not a bad guy.
He's in between.
Yeah, so that's kind of the point of. Kind of. So look, a lot different, right? Hardly any makeup now.
It's waiting.
Yep.
You know, this is why.
Dude, I was literally about to say that.
What?
I was literally about to say that.
This is why global warming is
Oh my god.
So a little different from the Fallen Angels video, right?
Mhm.
A lot more of that.
run for.
Still got the gang vocals, everyone's singing. That's very popular in the 80s.